Denis wasn't some big scary monster when people saw him. He was just an ordinary guy. Born around 1989, not much is known about his family. He told people that he was an orphan. Some people say that might be true. Others think maybe it was just a part of the image that he used to make people drop their guard around him. What we know is that he had basic education. He finished secondary school. And for a little while, he worked as a nursery school teacher with kids. At some point, Denis started moving around. He did some small business deals in Uganda. He did some business in Kenya. He even had a job contract to work as a security guard at the fancy Marriott Hotel in Dubai. But there's no record of him actually traveling there to do the job. Maybe life didn't go the way he planned. Maybe something darker was already brewing inside him. Whatever the reason, by 2022, Denis was living in a rented house in Gashikiri village. It's a quiet area of Kigali. And that's where everything changed. According to police, Denis had a system, right? He would go out to bars, restaurants, and he would lure women back to his house. Some he promised jobs, others he promised love. But once they stepped into that house, there was no coming out. He would rape them, he would rob them, murder them, and bury them in his kitchen. He literally dug a pit in the floor of his kitchen and covered it while still living in the house. So he'll be cooking, sleeping, bathing, eating, everything while there were bodies rotting in his kitchen. For over a year, nobody noticed until September 2023. The landlord got tired of Denis not paying rent and he decided to keep him out. When he showed up with police to evict him, they noticed something was wrong. There was a strong smell in this house. And the way Denis was acting, he was a bit shifty. Then the broken tiles on the kitchen floor. So they, thank God, they dug into the kitchen floor and they found bodies. 12 bodies. When the police questioned him, Denis confessed to killing 14 people. 12 of whose bodies were found in his kitchen floor. 2 bodies were never recovered. Most of the victims were women, but one of them, the only one that we know by name so far, was a young man named Eric. He was just 25 years old. Eric had been missing since March of 2022. His family had been looking for him for over a year, not knowing that he had been buried under someone's kitchen floor. The whole country went into shock. On social media, people could not believe it. How does a man murder people in the middle of Kigali and nobody notices for a whole year? Others said we need to talk about how easy it is for predators to just move among us. Just undetected. We never suspect the quiet ones. The anger wasn't just at Denis. A lot of people dragged the authorities too. Because, and this part is real, Denis had been arrested before for rape and theft and threats. But then they released him. They said that the evidence against him was not enough. Oh my gosh, netizens were so angry at that. As soon as they released him, according to the timeline, he went right back to killing. When his trial started, he pled guilty. No long stories, no denials, he just admitted it straight. And in March of 2024, the court sentenced him to life in prison. But even after that, people were not satisfied. Some online said that they believe Denis may have killed more people. Maybe even outside of Rwanda. Since he had ties to Uganda, he had ties to Kenya as well. That's just internet speculation for now, no proof yet. Right now, the families of the missing are still waiting, still wondering if their daughters, their sons, their sisters are somewhere in that list of victims, or if more bodies will be found tied to Denis Kazungu, a nursery school teacher, a man who used to promise safety to kids. Now remember, this man was quiet. Nobody suspected him at all. Now he will be remembered as one of Rwanda's most terrifying serial killers. Thanks for watching.